Last night you said that you take a look at some minutes, talk about the minutes load with the guys. Just can you give us an update? A lot of guys questionable.
Yeah, a lot of guys are questionable. No, Nicola's going to be out. Aaron will be out. Jamal continues to be out. Christian will be out, and obviously Michael Porter is still away from the team with his family. So obviously he will not be in the arena tonight.
Situations like this, what do you turn to? It's obviously next man up mentality with everybody, but how do you remake a game plan without five starters?
Well, I mean, our identity isn't just tied to five starters. Our identity and our culture permeates the entire locker room. So the group that we go with tonight, whoever that is, they have responsibility to go out there and play Denver Nugget basketball. And obviously, we got to defend, we have to rebound, get out and run, take care of the ball, and just play the right way. You've heard me say this often. I don't care who's available for us. I mean, our expectation and our preparation is to go out there and win this game. It's not going to be easy, obviously, but we have more than enough in that locker room to go out there and beat the Spurs. And we just have to, try to do it one possession at a time and rely on some guys that maybe haven't gotten a lot of minutes this year. And hopefully they can go out there and take full advantage of this opportunity.
Peyton is playing tonight?
I didn't say that. It's questionable.
Questionable?
Yeah.
What concerns you most about the Spurs in this situation?
They have shooting. They have some really dynamic guards. I think the young kid they have, Castle, is, I think, probably one of the league leaders for rookies of the year. He's dynamic, he's athletic, he's explosive. They've lost 5 games in a row, so they have pride. So I'm sure they're going to come in here. This is their 4th game in 5 nights. Chris Paul is a Hall of Famer. You never underestimate a Hall of Famer and a guy that competes like Chris does. He has not missed a game this year. Harrison Barnes has not missed a game this year. I coached both of those guys. I know what they're about. And then they have guys like, I can't even pronounce his last name. I'm just going to call Mamu Sandro, who was on our lengthy list of Nugget killers over the years. And he had an unbelievable stat line. I think he had 30 points in 19 minutes. So I think the only guy to ever do that. It'll be an interesting game, and hopefully we can just find a way to. What I'm looking for is, last night was a great game as a fan to watch, to be a part of. It hurt to come out on the losing end, but once again, we gave them 22 points on the glass. They had 21 offensive rebounds. So can we find a way to play good defense, to rebound the basketball, and to get out and run, and to play free, and to play with an attack mindset?
We've seen the kind of physical toll that all those minutes last night has taken playing in the back-to-back now. How's the emotional toll? How do you kind of get over that hurdle from a game playing so intensely and then losing it down the end?
Well, I mean, that's the NBA, right? I mean, 82 games, there's going to be highs, there's going to be lows. You're going to get punched in the gut, and you have to look in the mirror and respond. And that's one thing I'm probably more proud about our group than anything, is that how resilient we've shown ourselves to be time and time again. Second night of back-to-backs, beating teams that were on lengthy win streaks. We don't have Nicole or Jamal. This group continues to find a way to never feel sorry for themselves, and no matter who's available, to go out there and compete. And that's all I'll ever ask for them. Obviously, we all wanted that win desperately last night, but our guys brought it. They brought the fight. They brought the physicality. They brought the urgency. And those are things that we can build on.
You mentioned Paul's Ironman streak. At 39, to be doing that, it really is amazing. I mean, what all goes into that for a guy at that age with his smarts too? I mean,
well, I think
still playing at a high level.
Yeah, I mean, it speaks to one, his IQ, his talent, but as you get older, you understand the importance of how you take care of yourself. Guys like LeBron, guys like Chris Paul, who've been doing it at such a high level for this many years. That's not coincidence. That's not happenstance. That is, those guys are taking a lot of pride in their self-care on and off the court. And he's one of the best. Chris is one of the best competitors and leaders I've ever been around. And I'm not surprised. You know, they brought him down there for a reason, so he could be a huge impact on all their young players. And I'm sure, you know, I'm not in that locker room, but I'm sure that's been the case.
Coach, in a previous game, you had told Nikola, or you had asked Nikola whether he wanted to play, and he said, yes, I do. I wonder if you got any pushback this time, and is it you telling him, or how did you come to that decision? I know he played 53,
Well,
I get all that.
it was a really technical, coming to that decision. I looked at the stat sheet, and I saw he played a lot of minutes, and I saw it was a back-to-back, and I just went up to him after the game. I said, hey, you're out tomorrow. Like, this wasn't going to be a discussion. This wasn't going to be, you know, so because Nikola will play through anything. And, you know, sometimes you have to be, you know, the coach, whatever you want to call it. And he understood. I mean, you know, it wasn't just you're not playing tomorrow and you walk away. It's you're not playing tomorrow and this is why. We have 6 games to go. You just played 50-plus minutes. You gave us everything you had. You accomplished another historical feat. Let's try to get you some rest, because all the things he was dealing with while he was out, he's still dealing with. And so he needs some time to get that ankle to calm down and everything else. But it was just kind of big picture, making sure that we are trying to be as smart as we can as we go down this stretch run.
Michael, you guys are 0-4 when Joker scored 50 or more points. Do you just chalk that up to being an anomaly, or is there a common thread that pops out from that?
I just got to call a timeout when he gets to 49 and get him out of the game, I guess. I don't know. I didn't know that was a stat. I can't really put my finger on that one, Vinny. I don't know what the deeper reasons to that are. Obviously, if he's scoring 50-plus and we're not winning, I don't know if there's a common denominator there or not. I know last night, obviously, you look at the bench points, and obviously, you know, their bench, even without DiVincenzo and Naz Reid, had a huge impact. Alexander Walker was terrific. I thought he was their MVP last night. He was terrific and made big plays throughout, but I'm not really sure, you know, the other 3 games, what was the reasons behind it and who was available, who wasn't available and all that. But usually when a guy scores that many points, that's 61 and a triple-double, you'd like that to be in a winning situation.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, everybody. Thank you.